904. Welcome to my channel. My name's Mark Birkin. Let's do a little bit of shipping. So what am I up to nowadays anyway? Those of you who may know me and those who are just brand new to this channel, what is it that I do and what I've done before? Basically, as you can see, business. I'm trying to run a few businesses, and maybe you want to follow that journey of mine. What you saw right now was a thrifting business, basically an eBay business that I've started with my wife. I've set up the system, trying to make it more efficient. The whole business is about efficiency there, but I'll talk about that a little later. The other things that I am working on is apps. Yes, I was like, what are you, a developer? Semi-developer. I wouldn't call myself a full-fledged developer. I don't really have a degree in that specifically. I do have many degrees, just not in that specific area. What I've done before, I've done many things. I used to be a mechanical engineer, did lots of mechanical engineering in my life. Then I did a lot of religious work, which is basically mission work, a little bit of church work. Kind of gave up on that. Had too big of a family. Couldn't quite raise enough money to survive out there. Some may say, well, maybe it wasn't your God calling. I'll talk about the philosophy of life, I guess, in a different video. But in this video, we'll just keep it at, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't live a missionary life to keep it going. I had 5 kids at the time. Well, I had 4 kids, and then the last pregnancy basically did it. Was like, well, we can't make it out here anymore. So we came back to the United States, and I started looking for ways to make money, and that's basically what can I do with business. I started sort of one business, a marketing business. That didn't really do so well, and the reason why I started a marketing business is to learn more about marketing. I read about marketing quite a bit, and I kind of sort of understand it. I'm not going to say I'm a guru in it, but there's a lot of gurus out there, right? Lots of gurus, and I'll share about that as well a bit. But I always like to tinker around with software, automation, like making things easier. So that's where I'm sort of at right now, is what else can I do with developing apps? And I had lots of ideas. And I am working on one right now, and let me show you what I have at this point. Let's go see. So I'm working on this business app called ReferLink. I would say this is my first kind of like fully developer style app, meaning that this is what a developer would make. So this is a ReferLink. It's basically a referral program for, at this point, I guess, contractors and those who want to refer other people. So basically, are you a contractor, or, we all have contractors working on our house. And the idea here is very easy. The best lead for a contractor is a referral. At this point, the whole system works on organic traffic. So this is where organic referrals are the best leads. If your neighbor tells you, hey, so-and-so did my roof and they did a good job at it, most likely you're gonna get that work. So that piece of software is basically what automates that whole process and incentivizes it. And so this is an app. Once you log in, this is sort of what it looks like. You have your little dashboard here, my friends, my contractors. So here you go in here, search for a contractor. I created a dummy contractor, which is myself here. And you add your contractors. And the whole point here is to have quality contractors, not, get the bad apples out. There is really no good system at this point that gets the contractors out. And there's some people who put the referral program on their website, but that's not very good system because nobody really knows about it. So this will make it a little more public, and this gives the best referrals to the contractors. But there's a reward behind it, right? They have to pay for the lead. Whatever it is that they set the amount, it's up to them basically. But that right there is the app. I'll probably talk about it a bit later in more detail, but this just gives you a quick little glance at one of the apps I'm working on. But that's not really the only app I'm working on. I am working on a trading app, and that market is extremely saturated. But I do a little bit of, I did day trading a bit, just like everybody else, lost a bit of money on that one. But there is, what I really wanted to do with that is kind of learn about trading in general. But I knew that the future of trading is basically automation or AI trading. By the way, this is what I'm using at this point is AI. My AI is not really a full developer. I am considered the architect behind the apps, but AI is what does the coding for me. So this is my process at this point. AI does the coding. I do a bit, I took a few classes in coding, but I wouldn't say I'm the one who's coding things. It is AI that's doing all the coding. I just have to know the system behind it, like the architecture behind it, the security, the logins, all of that stuff, the databases, meaning how do these things come together, all of them. So yeah, that's gonna be my journey. There is another app. So basically there's gonna be 3 apps that I'm working on this year. And that's gonna be more a retail app. I'm gonna say something like Carfaxy or Carfax idea there, but not duplicating Carfax. It's gonna be something different. But yes, this is my journey. For all of those who supported us, thank you for supporting us through our missions journey, which is a religious, spiritual journey. I'm gonna say that was maybe a deep soul searching, finding out what in the world God is all about, spirituality is all about. Obviously, if I've spent a lot of time on that in life, you're probably gonna hear a bit of that just sprinkled throughout my journey as well. But this is my journey. If you'd like to follow, learn, support, join the apps that I make, see how we're doing with our eBay business, what the numbers look like, because that one is a simple one. I think that one is a good one for families because we are kind of teaching our kids how to do that, because it's a great homeschooling adventure for kids, just learning about money management, how business works. So that's sort of what we're doing with that one. You'll see my kids in the videos as well, just to see what they're doing and how they're learning real life stuff. Again, thanks for following the channel. And if you're not following, click the button below and follow my journey. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.